I thought it was a great victory, well deserved by the players too. I think the effort that they did during the whole game today show this character that they brought in the last 3 games. So we're very proud. And in the game, and in the first half was a lot of courage with this rain. Congratulations to the fans that support that rain too. And it was difficult to play, but I think we showed a lot of personality too. We came up winning the half. The second half, New York came up with some other ideas that complicated us, and I thought they took the middle of the field. And then after their goal, our reaction, especially with the players that came in, it was phenomenal. I think they took the team, they lifted us, they took the team on their shoulders and gave us that energy that we needed, and more than the energy, just the ideas, and we end up just being the best team. And that feeling of like you're going to score here in Florian again and scoring goals in front of our fans is a great feeling. So we're very happy. The situation with Tesho is a good example for all. Generosity in our team is not negotiable. We may lack of things sometimes, but when you see a team that is giving what they have, and then you can sleep happy, sad, but you can sleep thinking that you did your best. And then the character in Orlando, the culture in this team has to be that, or we like that generosity. Sometimes it's not clean, we know that, but what he has done in the last two games is a good example. It's a good example. He is very persevering, is that the right word? And it's contagious. It's good. Archon the same. I think he did a good job today. Benji, that energy was splitting people who really want to do the things right for the team, not for them in particular, and that's something that guarantees results. Yeah, we had a tough week because the game in Charlotte, in the turf, it just brought us some tightness with Cesar. We didn't even think about playing him today at all. He begged to be at least in the bench, and the planning was not to use them much. And he came out with energy too, and then I saw it in the warm-up that everything was good, and so on. We took care of him, and that's another good thing because Wilder came up as well and just gave some important minutes and a great job. With Mauricio knowing that he has these yellow cards, we're trying to get some different leadership in the middle. And all those challenges, I think he helped them, right? Kind of to reinvent themselves in the field and trying to just reorganize the things in a different manner with different players, and that's another good news for us. So boys that came out today that didn't play in the last games, they did a good job. That energy that we felt at the end, something will happen. I would like to carry that, and that was good.
Chris?
Oscar Alexander Pareja.
It's kind of the way the job drives us to be on thinking what's the next now. We need a short time to play at Seattle here in our stadium. Short recording, thinking which players are available. And we don't want to talk much about the final, but I know everybody's thinking about it. And I don't want the players to think too much. But sometimes it's difficult to balance that up. Our job is to get ready. Tomorrow we train in the morning, we will regen and get the game plan for Seattle, and then go on. This is not stop, but it's the nature of our job, and the boys are very happy, and I don't want to stop that joy either, but they know that we have a job in front of us. That's a good challenge, but they deserve to tonight go to the bed and enjoy the trip.
Profe, felicidades por la victoria. ¿Cómo vio usted el desempeño hoy de Wilder Cartagena? el día de hoy. Se vio de que se supo asociar bien en ataque. Esperamos tenerlo un poquito más en el 11 inicial. ¿Usted piensa? ¿Qué le pareció su desempeño?
Sí, me gustó mucho porque Wilder se ha adaptado en este periodo corto. Creo que nos dio estabilidad. Es un jugador que quita la pelota, que es ordenado y estamos muy contentos de tenerlo. Seguramente va a estar en nuestra ecuación de la alineación ya más frecuente, pues está haciendo un gran esfuerzo de ponerse a punto. Sí, muy buena pregunta porque eso es lo que yo siento también con el grupo. Creo que hemos cogido una energía diferente en este momento, en un momento justo, y me motiva mucho, me anima y nos deja muy optimistas. Es un esfuerzo que ellos están haciendo. That energy that they have right now, I think they're getting that second air in a good timing now. And I can see us more as a team. You're right. I see that energy, but we have to sustain it. It's not stop. We gotta keep continuing. Digamos, Iván ya está más adaptado. Ya nos está dando el visos de lo que es Iván Angulo. Es un jugador encarador y ya tiene más aire para ida y vuelta, que esta es una liga muy dinámica. Y Wilder también. No hemos podido darle muchos minutos a Nico, pero Nico está listo también. Entonces esperamos de que seamos más equipo, que podamos ayudarnos entre todos. These new guys are bringing good energy, they are adapting good, they get in more minutes and they feel like now they can help us. And we couldn't involve Nico today, which is a fantastic player too, and we want to give him minutes too, because he's doing the right things.
9 winners in a row. Do you wait till 98th minute next time? I mean, how does this work?
Yeah, I mean, the fans want to see a show, so we have to give it to them, But honestly, I think our team played a great game, and I think we deserved the win, so it was good for us to get it, and I'm glad I was the one to be able to provide it for us.
The team now has a 3-game winning streak, a season best for the team. Oscar said just a few moments ago that the team is starting to feel an energy, a different energy, and at the right time. I'm not sure if you can kind of elaborate from what the players are feeling on that energy inside the locker room right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think that our team feels like we have the momentum behind us, and I think I said it last week, but I think that we're coming into our own identity, and you see hard work. To me, that's the number one thing. That's what I try to provide. I think that's what our whole team is trying to bring out every week. Is it starts with hard work, and then the quality and the goals come from there, and we're seeing the results from that hard work.
Kind of looking for yourself, you just scored your 20th goal in Orlando City across all competitions. I think you're like 7th or 8th all time. You've been here, you've seen a lot. What has been about this team this year that has been kind of different from the last 2-3 years from your perspective?
I mean, honestly, the year's been a bit up and down. I think that we've had some bad phases, to be fair, this year. Like we've lost too many home games, but maybe the resiliency that we're showing right now is kind of a unique characteristic of this team because, I think maybe a turning point would have been the Open Cup game against New York. When they scored against us, we could have kind of folded in that game and folded for the season. But then Cesar scores, pulls us back, we win the game. We're in the finals of the Open Cup, and now we're kind of buzzing our confidence, going on a bit of a run here. We got the finals coming up soon, so I think just the resiliency we showed in that moment, but kind of in the season overall, to pull ourselves up from some poor results that we had earlier in the year.
Speaking of that resilience, I mean, heading into the final, which is just a week and a couple days away, how important is it to have this run of form heading into that really important game?
Yeah, it's super important. You want your confidence to be high, and that's one of the biggest, probably the biggest game in club history. A chance to get the first, trophy as an MLS team for the club. So we understand the moment, and I think that we're trying to, build up to it nicely.
Tesho, can you just walk us through that final set piece? Was that the call all the way to go short to you?
Now the call was just get in the box, and so I was just thinking, okay, Ivan. In practice, I had seen him hit some near post. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna guess near post. That's what you do a lot of times. You just guess. But our set piece coach won't want you to hear me saying that, but yeah, that's what I do sometimes. I just guess. So I just thought, okay, maybe Ivan's gonna hit a near post, and he did, luckily. And I hit it, and then I didn't even know if it went in, and then I just hear everybody screaming. So I was like, oh dang, it went in.
Well, what is crossing on your mind when you actually hear the public right there, people laughing, people sharing your goal, and what is crossing in your head at that moment?
nothing is crossing my head, just like happiness, you know, like just screaming, celebrating with everybody. Then the whole team tackles me, like, yeah, I think that there's just so much excitement that nothing really crosses your mind in that moment. You know, you just live in the moment, you feel the moment.
Saw you after the game going up to the wall, kind of putting your arms up, saying like, "Are you not entertained?" How meaningful was that moment for you to be able to score at home in front of the fans and kind of, you know, have a bit of a redemption arc for you, you know, scoring back-to-back games?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, last week I was able to score the winner, and we had a decent amount of fans there in Charlotte too. But to be able to do it here in front of the fans, and those fans, like everybody that was there, stuck it through the worst rain I've literally ever played through my career. It was, yeah, I might have left if I was one of them. So like, you know, really props to them, and they deserve that, you know. And that's kind of what I was saying. Like, you guys deserve it. Shout out to you guys, and you know, our whole team tries to show that by going over there after the game. Try to, you know, sing with the fans, dance with the fans, sign autographs, all that stuff, because you know, they're the reason we have a job, and we try to show them that respect.
Tesho, obviously you guys got the home win tonight. Obviously it's been a challenge for the team to win at home. You kind of just said it a few moments ago. You have another game at home on Wednesday, but essentially at this point, it's max points at home to secure a playoff spot. I mean, what's the importance on that? And I mean, how much of that is being kind of preached upon across the locker room right now?
Yeah, that game is super important, and I think, you know, maybe even more important than just any one game is just how our home form is in general. Like, we need to turn this place into a fortress, basically. If you want to win anything in the league, you have to win your home games, and to be honest, we haven't done good enough at that, and that's something that we're like really trying to be deliberate about turning around. So this was a huge step forward in that. On Wednesday will be another one, then the next one. So we have a couple home games right now to really like show it, you know, be serious about like, this is a place that we win games, our people can't come here and take points from us. You had a question, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask him, how much is the cup going to be on your mind after this game, after you're done celebrating?
I mean, we'll focus on Seattle first, because luckily, I mean, the league gave us, they gave us the Miami game off after the Seattle game. So, you know, we have a couple days to focus on the Seattle game coming up, and then we have a whole week to prepare. So the next couple days, we won't be thinking about the cup. And then you ask me on Thursday, that's all we're thinking about.
On the goal, can you just tell us what you saw in that play, your little give and go with Factor Torres?
Yes, was really fast. So I think I have the ball before, and I gave it to the Faco. And I was really free. And Faco, he's so intelligent, so he gave me a nice ball. And the ball, like, how can I say, jumped a little bit, and that was perfect to shot. So for me, it was incredible.
You guys had to survive two video reviews tonight. They both went your way for a change. How did it? What were your thoughts during that review process for your goal?
Yeah, I almost died on the field. I was like praying for God, please. I'm not off, so it was okay, and everybody celebrated. It was incredible night for me.
How was it playing in that rain? Tesho just said it was the worst rain he's ever played in, and it looked like it was just swirling. The ball was kind of going in different ways. It was just stopping in the middle of the field. How was it to play on that?
Yes, and it's like a fun game, right? When we play in the weekend with the friends, it was like that. But we know it's a really serious game. But for us, it was difficult to keep the ball on the foot. So we tried to make a long balls to not make mistake behind. So after that, I think the field was good, and I think we played better. We shot on the goal like I don't know how many times, like 10 times more than New York. So I think we deserve the win tonight.
Those conditions remind you of being a little kid out there playing soccer in the rain with the puddle stopping the ball and stuff like that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. I think we was really good on the field. The coach tell us to be like concentrate all the time and to be like together, like we play before against Charlotte. So I think today we did the same. Doesn't matter who scored. We try to win like a team, like a family. So again, we deserve the win.
Urso, you actually said it together, family, together.
Yes.
And that's what Mr. said at the beginning just right now. They used to play maybe as individual players, now we're playing as a team together. Yeah. How is that important for the team that is almost close to the end of the season?
Yeah, for us it's really important. Oscar tells us during the weekend to be like a family. he talked about the birds, how they fly together. They have like time to fly, and they know the distance to be between one of the other birds. So we try to bring that mentality on the field. That's why I say it doesn't matter who scored. I know we have talent over here. We have Facu. He can score if they give for him some space. But I think the team is more important than just one player. That's why I think we got 3 wins last 3 games. New York, they have a good team. They have talents over there, and I don't know, Magno, Thiago, they can score. But I think we are more team, not about talent, but about family. We are really close over here. That's why we are playing like that in the final part of the league.
Júnior, parabéns pela vitória, pelo gol. O que você sentiu ao marcar esse gol na frente dos torcedores? Em que você pensa sobre o desempenho do Wilder Cartagena hoje?
Eu fiquei muito feliz com o gol. Acho que foi importante para a gente começar o jogo com 1-0 na frente deles. E fiquei muito feliz. Me assustei com o árbitro que parou o jogo, mas ainda bem que deu tudo certo. E acho que o Wilder jogou muito bem. Eu falei para o Antônio hoje que eu gostei do desempenho dele. É um jogador que marca e tenta jogar para frente. Então a gente tem bons volantes aqui. A gente tem o César, a gente tem o Wilder, a gente tem o Andrés. E tem outros também volantes que são muito bons. E eu acho que isso só ajuda a equipe para terminar bem o campeonato.
Obrigado.